Refresh my memory on this, please, but you're a big Jason Crowe Jr. fan, aren't you?
Uh, no, that's you.
I thought that you were the Jason Crowe Jr. guy on this channel.
No, you're the Jason Crowe Jr.
You're
guy.
not a Jason Crowe Jr. guy?
I am a Jason Crowe Jr. guy. I just think that I don't consider him like a top 10 guy, I guess.
Wow, maybe it's Dion then that I'm confusing you with. I don't know why I would ever confuse you with someone who's half your size. But anyways, I in my head, I'm high on Jason Crowe Jr., but you were higher.
No, I'm actually kind of low on him.
Wow. Well, this really puts a damper on this video then. But Jason Crowe Jr. has updated where his recruitment stands. Reminder, this is the sixth best player per on three in the class of 2026. He is averaging 23.8 points per game, leading the EYBL in scoring for the Oakland Soldiers. And if you listen to Jason himself, he says, I'm becoming more than just a scorer. I'm definitely facilitating more, playing defense, trying to be a more all around player. Shout out to Jamie Shaw, shout out to On3 for the updates here. Go subscribe to On3 to read the full article. There's a bunch of good updates in here from Jason Crowe. He recaps his visits, or no, excuse me. Yeah, his in-homes. He got in-home visits with Texas, Kentucky, and USC, and he recapped all of those. And then he mentioned the schools he wants to get out and visit. And some of those schools include Baylor, UCLA, and Arkansas. For what it's worth, what he had to say about Kentucky was this. My relationship is real good with them. Coach Pope texted me before USA to just be myself, play my game. They play run and gun, and that's how I like to play. When asked about Arkansas, he said things are good with them. Coach Cal, Coach Chin are good guys. They got a lot of dudes in the league. They have good guards already, so it's looking like I could be a good fit. Those are the updates. What do you make of his thoughts on his recruitment right now?
I mean, he's going to Kentucky.
That's your read?
Yeah, I think obviously the connection comes there. The connection is there. I believe it's Coach Hart that's on the staff there. The connection is there with that. Um, and I'm thinking back now, not to derail us a little bit. I think it was more so I was lower because you thought Jason Crowe was a point guard, and I was like, he's not a point guard.
I think he can play it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's where it came from. But in any regard, I do think this is going to be a Kentucky or bust situation for him. Um, Arkansas maybe plays a factor, but I think that if all goes according to plan, that he will be at Kentucky. I think the ties are there. Obviously, him being an elite player, there is the intrigue of going there, being a guard at Kentucky, I think too, even with Cal not being there anymore. So, yeah, I think it is I think it's Kentucky's to lose at this point.
This video is brought to you by NBA2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's it's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. The other schools involved don't scare me all that much, like Washington, UCLA, respectfully to Scott Drew, Baylor, Texas. Like, I don't know. It feels like if there is a threat to Kentucky being the leader in this recruitment, I would think it would be Arkansas. But I think the tell here, like if we're all playing poker with Jason Crowe Jr. on where he's going to go right now, and he's trying to like make us think this is very wide open. The end of this update, his point blank, like, what do I care about was, quote, I want to go somewhere that has a family oriented atmosphere that plays my game at a fast pace with their guards. Reminder, his quote on what he loves about Kentucky is he loves the way they play, fast tempo, let their guards rock, and family oriented atmosphere. Is there a more family oriented atmosphere in the country than Mr. Gratitude and Mark Pope?
And literally his family members on the staff.
Seems like a pretty great fit, right?
Yeah, it does. Last thing, Jason Crowe is the leading scorer in the EYBL, right?
Correct.
That's fun. That's because I think that's what's important to Mr. Crowe, being the leading scorer in
He said
EYBL.
he's becoming a more all-around player. He's not just a scorer.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be. I don't think anyone that shoots 41% from the field and 25% from three should be called a scorer anyway.
You don't think a 41% shooting guard should be called a scorer?
41% and 25% from three?
What's wrong with 41%?
No, I mean I don't even mean to do the 41% as a downside thing, but like, is he just kind of pegged as like this guy who's just an absolute guy that can fill it up and is a bucket, but he's shoots 25% from three?
41%.
25 from three.
Oh no, he missed shots. Does that mean like you have a bunch of guys that shoot in the 20s from three? That doesn't mean they're not bucket getters.
Is Crow 6'3"?
What's he listed at? I don't want to give you a wrong height. He feels small to me,
He is.
which makes it more impressive that he leads EYBL in scoring despite being small.
Right. And
You're not. I can't believe you're so out of this.
and the passing chops are certainly special.
What a misread by me thinking you like Jason Crowe. Crazy.
How many more turnovers do you think he has than assists?
Not many. Not many, no.
He has 42 total turnovers and 33 assists.
All right. Well, if we're not okay with guards that shoot 41% from the floor, then you're not okay with Jaden Akins, Jeremy Fears, or Trey Holloman.
Correct.
Those are your guys.
And we give those, you want to know what those guys weren't? A top six player in their class.
Well, he leads the EYBL, dog. Clearly,
Exactly. It's gonna come back to that. It's awesome.
Are you acting like that's not an accomplishment?
No, it is. I would hope. I would hope that a player that shoots as much as he does would lead EYBL in scoring.
All right. Well, he also told Jack Pilgrim from KSR that Jason Hart plays a big part on where I'm going. Should he just commit to Kentucky? Like, should we just get way out ahead?
So the guy that's on Kentucky staff plays a big part on where he's going?
Is there any world he's not on Kentucky staff in a year?
Maybe.
But I don't like that world.
That world's honestly, watch out for Washington. I feel like Danny Sprinkle would make Jason Hart like the highest paid assistant in the country.
He probably would. Yeah, that seems like a Sprinkle move.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just commit to Kentucky right now?
That's not fun.
He wants to build some suspense.
Yeah, a little suspense, a little shooty, scory, suspensey.
Yeah. All right. I hope that in the end, Cart, this ends with you having to eat crow.
Could very well happen.